Hello my students, how are you? Prep 3. Today we'll solve weekly assessments or the exam models in this year's second term. First question, number of diagonals of quadral equal. Quadral has two diagonals like this. Like quadral, it's meaning polygon has four sides. How many diagonals? We have 1 and 2. Two diagonals, or you can write n minus 2 inverse to the sides and subtract by 2 give me the number of diagonals. Then the number of diagonals, it will be 2. We have two diagonals of quadral. Next question here, number 2. The measure of exterior angles of an equilateral triangle equal 120. We have equilateral triangle. The measure of each angle inside it equals 60 degrees, and the exterior angle it will be 120. 120 equivalent to 60 plus 60, or 120 plus adjacent angle equal 180, because we have two angles here supplementary. We know 180 divided by 3 equals 60. Then the measure of each angle inside equals 60. Then the exterior angle will be 180 subtracted by 60 equal 120 degree. Choose letter C. Next question. The slope of straight line which parallel to x-axis, it will be 0. If any straight line parallel to x-axis, the slope will be equal 0. And if this straight line parallel to y-axis, the slope will be undefined. Okay, so the answer here is 0, letter P. Next question. Second, answer the following question. Find the equation straight line in which passes through the points 3 and 7 and perpendicular to a straight line whose equation x plus 2y minus 8 equals 0. Okay, we want to find the equation of straight line. Look at here. I want to find the equation of this straight line, okay, which passing through the points 3 and 7 and also perpendicular to a straight line like this, perpendicular to this straight line. About this equation, x plus 2y minus 8 equals 0. Okay, I want to find the equation of this straight line. I will put the equation here L such that f of x equal or y equal mx plus constant. They are perpendicular. Perpendicular, it's meaning slope 1 product by slope 2 equal negative 1. Okay, then we can find the slope here equal negative coefficient of x over coefficient of y. Coefficient of x 1, negative 1 over 2. The slope 2, such that L perpendicular to this L1 and L2, they are perpendicular. L1 perpendicular to L2. Then slope 1 product by slope 2 equal negative 1. The product between slope 1 and slope 2 equal negative 1. So slope 1 will be, write the reciprocal about this fraction and change the sign. It will be 2. Slope 1 will be 2, okay, because they are perpendicular. The slope equal negative coefficient of x over coefficient of y, and then the slope of function here will be positive 2. Write the reciprocal and change the sign. Then y equal, put the value of m equal 2, then we have 2x plus c. So we have the point here. It means the example, the straight line passing through the point 3 and 7. Okay, then 3 and 7 is pointing to straight line L. Then satisfies this equation. Okay, this L, the straight line L1 belonging to L1, this satisfies. Volt by y will be 7, and 7 equal, and x equal 3, 2 times 3 6 plus constant, then constant will be 1. The constant here will be 1. Then the equation of L1 y equal 2x plus 1 is the equation y equal 2x plus 1. okay، يعني يا ولادي انا طبعا يعني هوضح لك اكتر لو انت مش فاهم. انا عندي هنا بص ركز معايا، تو ستريت لاين دول بارلل، فانا جبت السلوب بالنسبه للستريت لاين التاني طلع بنيجاتيف كوفيشن للاكس اوفر كوفيشن اوف واي اللي هو نيجاتيف هاف، وفي نفس الوقت هما الاثنين بيربنديكولار. طبعا بيربنديكولار انا عشان اجيب السلوب بقى للستريت لاين اللي انا عايزه بقلب الفريكشن ده واغير الاشاره تبقى 2، واعوض في الايكويشن اللي انا فارضها واي ايكوال ام اكس بلس كونستانت، اعوض مكان الام ب 2. خلاص بعد كده باخد البوينت اللي هو بيعدي عليها، اقول لك باسنج ثرو ذا بوينت 3 and 7، يعني البوينت دي موجوده على الايه، على الايكويشن، يبقى انا هعوض فيها اللي هي 3 وال7 دي، هعوض هنا في الايكويشن اكتب مكان الاكس ب 3 والواي ب 7. يبقى 7 equal 6 plus c، وبالتالي c تطلع بكام؟ 1. طلعنا c ب 1 اللي هو الكونستنت بتاعنا. خلاص يبقى هنعوض في الايكويشن بقى الاصليه هنا، يبقى هنا مكان الكونستنت ده ب 1، يبقى y equal 2x plus 1 دي الايكويشن اللي انا عايزها. next question. Sin x equals sin 60 cosine 30 subtract by cosine 60 product by sin 30. Finds the value of x where is an acute angle. First step, we can draw two triangles here. I need only one triangle, 30 60. 1 and 2, and here root 3. Then we have sin x start from left hand side, sin x equivalent to sin 60 cosine 30 subtract by cosine 60 product by sin 30. We can write sin x sin 60 opposite over hypotenuse, root 3 over 2 product by cosine 30 adjacent over hypotenuse, root 3 over 2 cosine 60 adjacent over hypotenuse, 1 over 2 sin 30 opposite over hypotenuse, 1 over 2. Then sin x will be equal 3 over 4, root 3 times root 3 equal 3, and 2 times 2 4, subtract by half times half equal 4. The result will be 2 over 4, it will be 1 over 2. Then sin x will be half, so the measure of angle x, it will be what? Who can tell me the value of x here? Sin 30 equal half, then the value of x equals 30. You can use calculator also to find the answer, right? Shift sign, right here, shift sign 1 over 2, the result will be 30, okay? And the value of x will be 30 here. Next question, we have straight line here. He gives me 2 dimensions. Look at here. We have O, E, B. He tells me in this example the dimension here. He tells me in this example OA was 3 length unit and OB was also 3. Yes, we have isosceles triangle. They are equivalent. Then the measure of angle here 45 and exterior angle will be 135 because we have here supplementary angle. Summation of together equal 180. He won't find the equation of straight line AB. The equation y equal mx plus constant. We can find the slope here equal 10, 135. It will be negative 1, and the constant here equals 3. Then y equal negative x plus 3. Okay. The equation of AB is a straight line, and number 1 is the slope of AB. Slope is number 2. Okay, this is number 2, and number 1 the slope I found it here 10, 135 is negative 1. This question number 1 the answer will be negative 1, and number 2 this number 1. Okay, and number 2 here y equal negative x plus 3. Okay, because straight line 3 parts from y axis here. Next question down. If C is a midpoint of A and B, find the value of x and y. Midpoint between 2 points. You can write the rule here. We have straight line. We called it our line segment EB, and the point here lies between together C. C was 2 and y. A was 1 and 5, and B equal x and 7. You can start from 2 and y and write by the rule 1 plus x over 2 and 5 plus 7 over 2. Then 2 equal 1 plus x over 2. 2 times 2 4. 4 equal 1 plus x. Then the value of x equal 3, and we have here y equivalent to 5 plus 7 divided by 2. 5 plus 7 12 divided by 2 equals 6. So I won't find here x plus y. X was 3 and y 6. 3 plus 6 is 9. Then summation between together equal 9. Next question. Prove that straight line which passes through 2 points parallel to a straight line which makes positive angles positive direction x-axis 45. Okay, we can find the slope 1 and slope 2. If you prove that slope 1 equals slope 2, then two straight line here will be parallel. Then we can write y2 minus 1, 1, 3 minus minus 1, it will be 3 plus 1, over 6 minus 2. And slope 2 equal here 10. The angle here 45. Tan 45 equal 1. And slope 1 equivalent to 3 plus 1, 4, 6 minus 2, 4, 4 over 4, 1. In slope 1 equivalent slope 2, then L1 parallel to L2. They are parallel because two slopes are equivalent. Next question. Here he give me ABC is right angle triangle MB, then sine A minus cosine C, it will be 0 because they are equivalent. If we have right angle triangle like this, I will put the angle here like 45 and 45 here, right here 45 and here 45. Then we have right angle, then sine A right angle at P, then A and C, then sine A, he won't find sine A subtracted by cosine C, it will be 0, okay? Because they are equivalent is the result. Because angle A and angle B, we called it complementary angles. In sine A equivalent to cosine C, the result will be 0. Tan 60 equivalent to sine what? We know sine 60 equal root 3. Root 3 equal 2 times root 3 over 2. Okay, so sine what equal root 3 over 2. Ask yourself, sine 60. Then the angle here we will write 60. We need in the space write 60 degree. Okay, write 60 degree. Next question. The equation of straight line which passes through point -5 parallel to y-axis. Parallel to y-axis, it's meaning the slope will be undefined. Okay, then slope undefined parallel to y-axis like this, and passing through the point 2 and the -5 here. Then we have x will be equal to, understood? X will be equal to, choose letter D, because the straight line parallel to y-axis, it's meaning cut x-axis at the point 2 and 0 and 2 and the -5 also. The straight line parallel to y-axis will be x equal to, okay, x equal to, you know, y equal mx plus constant, but the slope here undefined. Undefined is meaning 1 over 0. It's undefined. Okay, then when tell you in the example parallel to y-axis, you can write x equal to. Okay, it's important question, shows letter D. But if straight line parallel to x-axis, it will be, we can write the straight line parallel to x-axis, y will be equal -5. Y equal -5, where the straight line parallel to x-axis, but in this example parallel to y-axis. Parallel to y-axis meaning x equal to. Choose letter D. Okay, the solution here letter D. Next question, we have straight line or right triangle ABC is right angle triangle at point P. He give me BC 3 centimeter and AB 4 centimeter, and we can find the length EC from Pythagoras theorem. Right, 4 power 2 plus 3 power 2, it will be 5 centimeter. Then we can find first sine A power 2 plus sine C power 2. Okay, sine 8 will be opposite over adjacent over hypotenuse, 3 over 5 power 2, and sine C 4 over 5 power 2. Then we have 9 over 25 plus 16 over 25, it will be 1. The result will be 1. Okay, this is question number 1. And question number 2, I want to find measure of angle A here. How we can using any trigonometric like tan A equivalent to 3 over 4. Then measure of angle A, you can use calculator to find the answer, right? Shift tan 3 over 4. The result will be here 36 degree and 52 degree and 12 seconds. Okay, angle E. It's last question. Okay. Next video I will explain this method. Okay. Goodbye.